real victims would go to the police no matter what. We would have gone to the police if we were real victims. Well, guess not what? Not everything is like an actual crime.
Can you
Pause
imagine
it. Pause it.
if I went...
Oh, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What Vic Mignogna did to them was not a crime.
Yep.
Therefore, they made it all up because what Monica and Jamie have accused Vic of in their court documents is crimes. Rape is a crime in all 50 states, and that is exactly what Monica Rial has accused Vic Mignogna of. So thank you, Monica, for admitting you're full of shit.
Yep.
Well, technically, it was potentially attempted rape, not actual rape.
Well, I mean, forcible. I know that if there wasn't any like sexual intercourse or anything like that took place, but what Monica Rial has described as technically sexual assault, which in the state of Texas, at least, I don't know about the state that it happened in, which was Zumicon. Is that where it happened?
Yeah,
or
Zumicon.
Well, I don't know what their state law is, but in the state of Texas, sexual assault is rape, and they'd probably consider what Monica accused Vic of as rape, as would a lot of states. So. Again, what Vic did, according to them, is a crime. Now they're saying not everything are crimes. So which is it? Did he do something that was criminal or not? Because if it wasn't criminal, then what you're accusing him of is a lie. Because what you accused him of is criminal.
So I saw this. It's tangentially related to what we're talking about. Jamie Markey on March 6, 2019 said victims of other lesser crimes can also remain anonymous if their safety is at risk. Please do not stay silent. You do not have to go public. Contact a criminal lawyer in your area immediately. Reach out for help. Now, I have to wonder, honestly, if this statement is another fishing expedition for real victims. Because after Jamie and Monica decided for themselves, like, well, we need to speak up and put a face to it so that other victims will feel like they aren't alone and everything. And then nobody actually came forward after they did, with anything beyond the stuff they already had from the Tumblr blog and everything, that this was that fishing expedition. But I just want to point out, victims of other lesser crimes can also remain anonymous. So, like, again, I just thought it was interesting the way that they're phrasing this, because I feel like they're still on that fishing expedition.
I would like to comment on something. People who have been victims and usually stay quote unquote publicly quiet are doing it for their own safety briefly until the person who has done them wrong is apprehended. It's not the fact that they're running or hiding what has happened or going to keep it in their back pocket for 10 years. It's the fucking fact that, hey, I got assaulted. I don't know what else this person can do to me. Let's go to the cops. Let me be silent for a couple months until they hunt this fucker down. That's how that works. You don't sit on something for 10 fucking years. I'm not trying to be a dick, or I have no idea what goes on in their personal lives, but it pisses me off to no end because what they do literally doesn't help real victims.
No, it doesn't.
You don't handle it this way.
What I wanted to say is here's an indicator of how Jamie Markey has no fucking clue what she's talking about. Two reasons. One, to your point, Lance, you're right. Victims don't come out publicly like this until their assailant is caught because they don't want to be assaulted again. But afterwards, there's this thing of you have a right to face your accuser. Mm-hmm. So if you get arrested and are tried in court, obviously the person giving the accusations has to be there because in the United States of America, we have this thing called right to face your accuser. So you have to meet up with them in court. Yes, protection orders and restraining orders are put in place to keep you safe. That's what they're for. But Jamie's talking about contact criminal lawyers. That would be a prosecutor because the only person who can bring charges against somebody for a criminal act is a prosecutor.
Right.
So what criminal lawyer are you talking about? The only criminal lawyer outside of that would be a defense attorney, which these people wouldn't need because they're not defending anything. They're trying to accuse somebody of a crime. So it would be a prosecutor, not a criminal lawyer.
Well, you would get a defense attorney. Well, I don't know if they'd be a defense attorney, but either way, you would want an attorney that isn't the prosecutor to help you talk to the prosecutor so that you don't incriminate yourself when you go in and
to help you present your story and all those things in the most efficient way.
Right,
Yeah.
but you don't need a criminal lawyer for that. You can do
Of
that
course.
with any
So
kind of defense attorney.
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She misspoke, but wait till you hear the statement they're about to make on this show.